friends. Here I am, Jason, the Intuitive Restorer, and I'm pulling your cards for the 22nd of January. Alright, Spirit, what do we need to know in regards to today? Alright, anything else? Anything else, Spirit? Please give us a sign. What do we need to be made aware of for our greatest good? Alright, so the King of Wands came flying out. To start, the King of Wands is the king that is right below the Emperor. He's full of order, he's full of structure, he ultimately knows what to do and he knows what to stay away from. He does not entertain the energy that has never served him, and definitely that does not serve him today. The King of Wands is the king that ultimately takes a strong stance and says, "Thou shalt not pass." Alright, it's energy of self-respect, it's energy of drive to succeed, to be victorious, to ultimately listen to your intuition, to strive for better. Alright, the King of Wands is beautiful, empowering energy, so that's phenomenal. Alright, with the 9 of Swords and the 10 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 9 of Swords in reverse. What this here is saying ultimately is, with this order and with the structure and with this mentality of dismissing the stagnant energy and only welcoming in the energy that will ultimately move him forward towards his destiny, we're bringing in clarity. All right, the 9 of Swords in reverse is ultimately not allowing our fears, not allowing our anxieties and the stress to get the best of us. All right, the 9 of Swords is still a beautiful card because it's purging those emotions, but this here is saying ultimately we are done purging the emotions. We are done feeling the pain. We are done feeling the stress and the loss, and we are allowing ourselves to rise above, knowing that even though there will always be things that stress us out, that will always throw conflict in our face, we know how to deal with it now. We know how to ultimately rise above and bring in clarity, to ultimately take a step aside and gain control of your thoughts. You know, it's the kind of situation with the order and the structure. We are no longer the same people we once were. We are no reacting. We are being proactive. And we are ultimately taking care of things and taking care of business every day. Taking care of business every way. We've been taking care of business all the time. Taking care of business and working overtime to take care of us, to bring in the energy that will serve us. So no, with this King of Wands, the King of Wands is bringing on order and structure to rise above the stress and to ground you. All right, with the 10 of Cups, that's a completion of a cycle when it comes to ultimate emotional fulfillment. Emotional fulfillment full of a beautiful, epic, romantic connection where you can build a family with, where you can ultimately buy a house with, or an apartment with, or, you know, I don't know, like a blank plot where you can build your dream home. All right, pets. You know, whatever will emotionally fulfill you, creatively. Know that that 10 of Cups is the card of a happily ever after. So with this order and with this structure and with the ability to rise above the naysaying, we are finally opening up the doors to bring in this 10 of Cups. So know that there is something coming forward, and know that this something coming forward is coming fast. All right. Honestly, this is energy that could be today. This is energy that could be tomorrow. But no, when it comes down to it, there's a lot of beautiful energy coming forward, and it's happening very soon. I'm feeling very soon. All right. Join me tonight at 8:30 for midweek energy check-in. We'll be able to go ahead and discover this, okay? On my group, Intuitive Restorer Facebook, okay? Now, with the 8 of Cups, with the 5 of Cups, and the 9 of Swords in reverse, I feel as if ultimately we have been feeling as if we've been taking action, but we haven't seen so much movement. But no, the Knight of Swords is the fastest moving card of the deck. So this is us overthinking, thinking that things are not going our way. This is Spirit saying there has been a lot of movement. It has been happening, but ultimately I feel as if we haven't so much been paying attention because we've been purging the sadness. But no, when it comes down to it, the 5 of Cups is a beautiful card because even though it resembles sadness, it resembles moving on. It resembles ultimately knowing that we have to go with this change. We cannot run away from this change any longer. This change is ultimately looking at your life where you're specifically concentrating on the 3 cups spilled. The relationships that once upon a time brought you happiness. All right, they spilled. They're no longer relevant anymore. It's not in your life, and I feel as if when it comes down to it, we're finally understanding that. We're finally realizing that the past is the past, and we can't go back and turn back time. We cannot go back and find a way. You know, we wish people will take back all the things that hurt you, and you'd stay if I can reach the stars. I feel as if that was us allowing ourselves to heal. We had to go ahead and face these emotions to ultimately reach an understanding of, wow, I'm done. I'm over it. It's time for me to move forward. On the 5 of Cups, there's 2 of Cups behind him. And 2 of Cups, as you know, is that ultimate romantic connection that will be compatible and mutual, where you can build a life together, where you will get engaged or married. No, it's known as the soulmate card, the 2 of Cups. So no, with the 8 of Cups right after that, that is so beautiful, because we are ultimately going away from the swampy waters. We are going away from the conflict, and we are going towards energy where we will prosper and bring on this 10 of Cups. We are moving away from the past, and we are only bringing in the best of our futures, okay? The 8 of Cups is such a beautiful energy, because that's going away from the things that don't serve you and deciding to do things that will. You know, beautiful energy. That's what you call healing. Ready to ultimately take those steps forward, leaving behind the past. The 7 of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 6 of Swords in reverse. I feel as if through this journey of ultimately trying to find clarity, we stayed grounded. We've stayed grounded. While gaining this clarity, we've been staying grounded, knowing that ultimately, yes, there's conflict, but this conflict is not going to take us down, all right? I don't know why I'm singing today. Just to know, when it comes down to it, it's the kind of situation, know and understand, with this grounding of our energies, and while finding this clarity, my friends, we have put an action, we've taken action. We've put a plan into place to ultimately move forward towards prosperity. We know that this is not going to take a long time, but this is a giant step towards our destiny, a giant step into welcoming something beautiful into our lives that will ultimately have us prosper. All right, with the 4 of Swords in reverse, with the Tower in reverse, and with the Death card in reverse, I feel as if we've had an awakening, because the Tower fell and we picked up the pieces. Spirit wants you to know that even though all of this is happening, now's your time to rest. You need to ultimately take that time to rest. You can't keep on going at it. You can't keep on going at it. Yes, working hard. Hard work is the best work, like Kamala Harris said. But when it comes down to it, with 4 of Swords, I feel as if, that's all about rest. Within a reverse, Spirit is saying you gotta ultimately take a chill pill. You gotta ultimately press the timeout button and go and get a nap in. If you're exhausted, you cannot keep on going at it. You need to take that time out. All right, the Tower in reverse and the Death card in reverse, that's saying that change has happened. All right, you have been reborn. You have ultimately seen a brand new version of yourself, where you are taking this unexpected change and you're grateful for it. You are grateful for the things that have happened, because if those things have never happened, you would not be where you are today. And where you are today is a place of just enthusiasm, knowing that things are going your way. All right, with the Page of Pentacles, with the World, and with the 8 of Wands, this here is saying this is a new beginning of prosperity, all right? If you are thinking about opening a business, this is the energy that you will open up a business. If you're looking to bring in prosperity, this is when you bring in prosperity. If you found your own self-worth, this is the beginning of working with that self-worth to succeed. No, pages are the children of the deck. This child is the child that opens up the lemonade stand. He knows that he has to take one step forward to go ahead and create, his empire. So no one understands, this is us putting things into play, putting things into practice. We've come to an ending of a cycle with the world. This ending of a cycle is bringing on fast movement to bring on the good news we've been waiting for with that Eight of Wands. So no, the energy today is beautiful, beautiful energy. A lot of things are coming to a close. We have that energy of the Knight of Wands, which is the energy that we need to ultimately put our best step forward, to take charge of our world, to bring on nothing but order and structure, and to move away from the things that will never serve us. We've learned the lessons we've needed to learn from having our hearts broken, from not feeling the most clear, to ultimately bringing in that not most clear, to flip it on the script with that Nine of Swords in reverse, to rise above all of that energy, to bring on the calm. Through the struggle, we have found the peace. Through the pain, we have found healing. And with that healing energy, we have only become a stronger, more braver person with the determination to succeed, to bring on nothing but prosperity and the utmost love. At the bottom of the deck, there's that star. That's the card of Aquarius. So this is all happening this month. All right, know that this is a big, big, big thing. Like I said, there's a lot of things coming forward, and they're coming forward fast. So expect them to happen within the next day or a couple days, or maybe at least within like the next month. Know that there are beautiful things happening. Join me tonight on my Facebook group, Intuitive Restore, with a weekly reading. With the energy check-in, where we're going to be checking out the energy for this week. All right. So, and I'll pull cards for those that are still watching after. So I love you all very much. Live your best lives. Put that giant step forward towards your destiny, because you are destined for nothing but the utmost greatness and fairy tale ending. I love you guys. Bye.